Hey y'all, hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you. Today, or this video, or right now, I'm going to be opening a full box that I picked up. 1990 Major League Baseball Score, 16 player cards, one Magic Motion Trivia card. Now, what I'm going to be looking for in here, and what the cool card in this box is, it's basically an iconic Bo Jackson card. It's number 697. Now, PSA values, of course, it's a $250, $300 card in PSA 10, and I think somewhere around $75 to $100 in a PSA 9. So it's got value. It's a card that's worth money. Has value. But just a little experiment to see if by ripping a whole box you find one, or if it's possible to find one, or if it's kind of rare, or whatever the case is. Now, there's lots of other great cards in this box, or in this set, or in these packs. Definite complete Hall of Famers, and there's actually a couple different Bo Jackson cards in here. But some of the things you might find are players like Rickey Henderson, as I mentioned, Bo Jackson, Larry Walker, I think it's his baby card, his rookie card, Frank Thomas, who else? Nolan Ryan, Don Mattingly, of course, not Hall of Famer, should be, that's for sure. Tony Gwynn, Neon Dion, Sammy Sosa, Griffey Jr., all the names of the early 90s. So lots and lots of great stuff in this particular set that you could possibly get in this box. Now, I got a bunch of frappers here. Okay, so we're all ready with that. But the Wall of Fame is going to be exclusive, I think. I might put something else up there. I'm not sure yet. If I pull a Ryan or something like that, maybe I'll put it up. But I'm going to be stacking and racking the Hall of Famers and just keeping them on the side. As many of y'all know, I do have a pretty active eBay shop where I put together team packs and team sets, I guess you'd say. A bunch of cards, all of one team, and I mix them up, I'd say, really well. You don't know what you're going to find in there. I throw Hall of Famers and other great cards. I do for baseball, football, hockey. I'll be setting up shortly to do for basketball as well. That's basically all the sports and sports cards that I know of. So, anyway, basketball, it's a little bit tougher for me to get because I don't get as many basketball card packs as I do baseball and football, that's for sure. So, okay, I got the full box unpacked. All 36 packs right there. So this might take a quick minute, but I'm just going to mostly, like I say, flip through. I'll frapper up the Hall of Famers like I always do, but the Wall of Fame is exclusive for the Bo, and maybe something else if I find something cool. There's also a Bo Jackson error card, which is pretty cool. Let's see how many packs I got to get through to find one, or if I even find one in a box. So we're going to start off. Roberto Kelly, not a Hall of Famer. Will Clark, Ozzie Smith, NL 1958. Steve Hosey, first round draft pick, didn't make it. Sorry, kid. Sit down. Bill Long, Ron Kittle, great minor league career, did not pan out. Rick Aguilera, Juan Samuel, Charlie Huff, Scott Bales, Jim Clancy, Gary Carter, keep him on the side, Lloyd Mosby, Jose Vizcaíno, great memories of him with the mid-90 Yankees. Kelly Mann, he's the man. And Tom Barrett. So that's the end of pack one. Let's get right ripping the pack two now. So one Hall of Famer so far that got pulled out of that first pack. Not bad. Not what we're looking for, of course. Now, of course, considering, of course, as great of an athlete as Bo Jackson was, his career was really short, baseball and football. So, didn't make Hall of Fame in either one. Corey Snyder. Ooh, nice Bo there. That's not the one we're looking for, but that's still a great Bo Jackson. Now, I'm not sure if that is the error card or not. Probably has something down in there. But I'm going to keep that one on the side. All right, Andre Dawson. Nice pack so far. Vince Coleman, speedster. The MVPs. Brett Maine, Drew Hall, Gary Ward, Scott Scudder, Dave Gallagher, Doug Jones, nasty arm angle there. He looks like he's going to huff and puff and blow your house down. Dave Parker should be Hall of Fame. Bill Buckner, Mike Marshall, Randy Reddy, and Paul Sorrento. So pack number 2, shot. Let's hit pack number 3 here. And again, considering PSA values, that bow, if it's in a PSA 10, if it's the error, it's probably somewhere around 60 if I recall. And if it's not the error, it's somewhere around 50. So not bad value so far. Joe McGrain, Lenny Harris, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer there. I'll keep that one with them. Why not? Ken Hill, Jay Howell, Mickey Tettleton, the MVPs. Tony Gwynn, nice card there. That's the Dream Team card. Always cool to find those, but you sit down. Kevin Romine, Jose Uribe, Paul Molitor, you could take the seat over there. Dave Steeb, Bob Forsch, Mike Lavalier, Smoltzy, nice Smoltz card there. Very cool. You go over there. Charles Nagy and Chris Hammond. So we'll slide that off to the side. Maybe if I give me 1 second, I'm going to clean off my glasses here. And the back. Sorry about that. All right, we're getting to pack number 4. See, I'm keeping count because I got the MVP cards there. Sorry for the break, but I don't know if it's my bad eyes, my glasses being dirty, bad lighting, or who knows. Joe McGrain, Guillermo Hernandez, Guy. Look at that. What a mug, dude. Mike Jacobs, the MVPs. Puckett, nice Puckett card. Ron Darling, Bill Spires, Darren Jackson, Mike Lavalier again, Howard Johnson, Gary Pettis, Willie Randolph looking really weird in the Dodger blue, Bob Deere, Rob Deere, can't say co. Not a Hall of Famer, but yeah, it'd be nice to put him over in the stack. Not this year. Jason Grimsley, Scott Cooper, and Keith Miller. So we'll get those off to the side. Pack number 5. Dave Magadan, Fernando Valenzuela, Dale Murphy. Nice card to find. Should be Hall of Famer. I'm going to keep that up over on the side anyway. The other side, though. Steve Balboni, MVPs again. Roger Salkfield, Keith Moreland, Ernest Riles, Dave Clark, Bob Welch, 97 years old. Montgomery, Ricky, he's running. He's on the run again. Greenwell, Jay Bell, Sandy Alomar Jr., and Milt Kyler. So another stack to get re-racked. Just keep it moving on to the next pack. Now I'm keeping that Murphy on the side also just in case, because if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the top 15 PSA valued cards as well. If it's PSA 10, Chet Lemon, Dwight Evans, Guillermo Hernandez again. You need to see that mug one more time. Mike Lacoste, Spike Owen, Bo Jackson. That's not the card we're looking for, but that's a really nice Dream Team card. I will definitely keep that one on my side there. Lee Mazda Spaz, Mazzilli. Used to joke around in Shea Stadium, old Shea Stadium. The only Shea Stadium, that big, ugly purple one. Kevin Seitzer, Willie Randolph again, Rob Deere. Used to yell from the stands. Yeah, I was really young, definitely. Mike Stanton. And Canseco. I'll keep him on the side also. Yelling, Maz is a spaz, Maz is a spaz. And yeah, you know what? That's the closest we came to cursing at that age. Although that was if I recall, it was like 78 maybe, or 79 that we were there. Ivan Calderon, Rex Hudler, Johnny Franco, MVPs, Barry Larkin. All right, the Hall of Famers galore here. Have not found that bow yet. Bob Welch, Henry Cotto, David Cohn, Randy, nice card there. Great Hall of Famer card. Look at that ball. It's going to hit you. Dave Stewart, rocket arm there. John Olerud, great rookie. They said he was going to have a great career. Marquis Grissom, he was also one of the ones that we collected back in the day. I remember everybody was hot on the Expos rookies, Grissom and DeShields. Everything was all about Marquis Grissom and Delino DeShields. I know I definitely picked up more of those than I should have at that time when these came out. It was all hot on them. And yeah, quick fizzles not too long afterwards. Ron Karkovice, Randy Milligan, Norm Charlton. Ooh, what are you? Game 3 World Series. Well, no. Got Terry Leach, Mackie Sasser, Doug Drabeck, Steve Sachs, George Brett, Gary Gaetti, Kent Herbeck, part of that Twins team there, Bedrosian, Mike Fitzgerald, Carlos Quintana, Scott Bankhead, and Lance Johnson. One more pack shot. Hit the next one. Ooh. Leave it to me. It's going to be on the bottom of the top. And by me ripping it, I'm going to kill it. Got Walt Weiss, Glenn Davis, Mike Felder, MVP card. Who you? You look like the Thrill, Will the Thrill Clark. Glavin, all right. Another Hall of Famer, Mike Bilecki, Kurt Gibson, Barry Larkin. One more there, Bobby Bowe. Mets are going to be paying him until 2096, I think. Bryn Smith, Mark Langston, Lonnie Smith, Schilling. Great pitcher there. He should be Hall of Fame. No argument. Wally Whitehurst and Glenn Allen Hill. Yeah, sure, he said some things that you might not agree with, that some people might not agree with. He might not have the most popular opinion, but you got to look at the stats. You got to look at the record. You got to look at the time that he played. I mean, yeah, sure, he might have been thrash and brash and all of that other, but you know what? He pitched. Kevin McReynolds, Jack Clark, Andres Galarraga, Big Cat, Nolan Ryan, great card there. Scott Terry, yeah, I'm not frapping him. Greg Swindell, MVP, Kyle Eldred, Dravecki, Nick German, Steve Davis, hey, check that out. Jimmy Key, Chuck Carey, Brian Holman, Dean Palmer, Kevin Moss. Oh, don't get me started on Kevin Moss. Oh. Anyway, another time, Greg Smith. Kevin Moss, oh boy. Yeah, Kevin Moss. He was going to be the next Mickey Mantle, the next Babe, the next everybody. And yeah, he fizzled as quick as he flared. A typical 90s Yankee, unfortunately. Mike Scott, Dave Smith. Well, not 90s Yankee, but late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it's part of the tough time. Scott Bryant, but of course that turned around not too long afterwards. Keith Hernandez, Ken Patterson, Darryl Boston, Eddie Lee Whitson, John Cangelosi, Jesse Orozco, Pat Austin, Stan Belinda, and Kevin Blankenship. Yeah, the 80s Yankees definitely. I mean, Steinbrenner was picking up every great that was in the game for a year or two. I think of like Steve Kemp and others that were great on other teams and didn't exactly fit one way or another. Then you get these rookies like Kevin Moss that were supposed to be, they went through the hype machine. They were supposed to be everything and a bag of peanuts, and they were just a bag of peanuts. 1935, Mike Scott. Well, he was good. Great pitcher, great arm, but interesting. Those have only been really Hall of Famers that we've gotten so far. And then Mike Scott. Goose Gazzo. Yeah. Dean Williams. Nope. 90s rookies. Y'all could take a sit down. Hit the next stack. Kevin McReynolds, Jack Clark, Another big cat. Tony Gwynn. Yep. Nolan Ryan again. All right. Got double Nolan Ryans. That's great. Scott Terry. Knobloch. Okay, that's a nice rookie card. I mean, even though it's not Hall of Fame, I'm going to put that to the side. It's definitely a nice find. Not what we're looking for. Candy Maldonado. Chuck Carey. Brian Holman. Hensley Mullins. He was another one through the hype machine, and that right there looks like he swung and missed. That was his career. Ed Whited. He'd been whited. And George Canale. All right. Let's get to the next stack and pack. Oh, I like the look of that card there. Steve Lyons. Rawr. Louis Salazar. Chuck Krim. Biggio. Nice one there. Bruce Hurst. Tony Gwynn. All right, you go over there. Alan Zinter. Rick Reed. Brian Fisher. Telly Mulholland. Harold Reynolds. Lenny Dykstra. Trouble Kid. All right, who's hitting the bomb there? All-Star MVP. Bo Jackson. That's not the one, though, but you could take a sit in the pile. Gabby Helm. And Neon Dion rookie. That's nice. Not a Hall of Famer either, but see, now he definitely represents, he's one of those people that represents, I'd say, the late 80s to the early 90s, a little flash, brash, glash, all of that, smash, a lot of big talk and big game, and let's wear big chains and all of that stuff, and Ripken, all right, that's nice. It was a different time period, different personality period, that's for sure. El Cid, Randy Milligan, Norm Charlton, one of the nasty boys, Mike Devereaux, Mitch Williams, got Manny Lee, Cal Daniels, Greg Bruck, Mike Moore, Brett Saberhagen, Kevin Brown, Brownie was great, Herbeck again, Bedrosian, Mike Fitzgerald, and a Bernie Williams rookie. All right, well, that's a nice card. I'll keep that on the side. Not a Hall of Famer, but maybe someday. I don't know. I mean, I think my grandmother had a better run in center field than he did. He definitely was not. He was fast. He got to the ball. But I remember there was one time he was. He got short from center field to the cutoff man behind second base. They threw it on a bounce. I don't know, but I think my grandmother had a better run than that. I know I did. Ron Karkovice, Herm Winningham, Rafael Ramirez, Scott Bradley, Mike Gallego, Rick Honeycutt, 1984, Terry Steinbach, Kurt Young, Donald Nixon, Joe Girardi. He don't look much like that anymore. Looks like life beat him up a whole bunch. Mike Krukow, Wally World Joyner, Steve Sachs, Mickey Hatcher, Gary Iyer, and Mark Gardner. So keep that off to the side there. And we got the next pack. Just flying through these. Again, target is the iconic Bo Jackson. Yep, that was the card. That's what we're looking for. Come on. Maybe by showing it, we'll find it. All right, Terry Kennedy. Pedro Guerrero. Dave Martinez, Greg Harris, Derek Lilliquist, Doyle Alexander, 1949 MVPs, and Kirby Puckett, Frankie V, Don Robinson, Al Newman, Tim Rock Raines, John Moses, Darren Dalton, Mike Smith, Justice rookie. Some great rookies in here, that's for sure. Absolutely having fun with the rookies. And Terry Jorgensen. I think out of the big rookies in this set, the only one we haven't found yet is Larry Walker. So, just keep that in mind. I think we'll find it. It's crazy to think that Knobloch, Bernie Williams, I mean, that You're talking core part of the Yankees, mid-90s runs there. Although Knobloch definitely faded fast. His arm went completely bonkers. Shane Raleigh, Tony Fernandez, Don Paul Bear, Carney Lansford, Juan Augusto, the MVPs, Ben McDonald. Now, he was supposed to be the pitcher to beat all pitchers. Did not happen. Jose Uribe, Paul Molitor. Again, that's the word of warning. I mean, you can talk about whatever player that's young and everything, but their career could be over real quick. Moises Alou, he was supposed to be a great. I mean, he came from a big-time baseball family and fizzled as quick as he sizzled, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, you could have hope and thoughts and all of that, but if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had to retire tomorrow, would he be Hall of Fame definitely? No, of course not. I don't believe he would, and maybe it depends on the circumstance. John Farrell, Brian Harvey, Roberto Alomar, okay. Mitch Williams, Junior Felix, Pat Tabler, the MVPs, Willie Green, Mark Knudsen, Terry Francona, manager, Danny Heap, Dan Schatzzer, Danny Darwin. Look at that angle. That's crazy. It's like a rubber band. Mike Scioscia, Gary Eve, Mark Gardner, and Mike Hartley. Now, what kind of card is that? That's weird. It's like a sideways card, but it's upside. Does that make sense to you? Don't make sense to me. Welcome to 1990 Score Baseball. All right, next pack we're cracking. Ooh, nice one on the back there. That's not what we're looking for. You know what? I'm going to get these other cards into that pile because it's not just Hall of Famers right now. Got Mike Boddicker, Milt Thompson, Bip Roberts, Edgar Martinez, Clay Parker, Don Paul, MVP's card there, Greg Garr, Greg Litton, Mike Pagliarulo, Pags. Some people don't like that moniker he had. David Wells, nice young card of him. Let me continue. Some fun activity just happened in the background there. Never a dull moment. Got David Wells. Got to look up his perfect game. Larry Sheets, Dennis Rasmussen, Freddie Lynn. Someday maybe he'll be Hall of Fame. I think so. Wes Gardner, totally underrated career. Mike Smith and David Justice again. At great rookie card one more time. And David Justice is another one that ended up with the Yankees at one time in his career for a few really good years there, that's for sure. I mean, he had an arm. In the outfield, he had an arm. Although one of the arms I remember best, and he wasn't there for very long, was Raul Mondesi. Now, he had a rifle for an arm. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it was beyond incredible. From the wall to the catcher's mitt. It was crazy. Spot on. Got Gary Reedus, Brian Downing, Jim Presley, Danny Tartabull, Brett Butler, Andy McGaffigan, MVPs, Kiki Jones. All right, Kiki. Gene Nelson, Mark Kubica, Rick Cerrone, Kirby Puckett, Big Mac there, Chuck Finley, and now we got a couple rookies, Mike Rosler, Dave Island, and Rick Rona. My Rick Rona. Yeah, y'all want me to sing? I'll go for it. I mean, I'll sing you a song. In between pack openings? Yeah, okay. I don't think so. All right. Starting off with Todd Benzinger, Rockin' Robin Yount, Teddy Higuera, MVPs, Eddie Zosky, Eric Hetzel, Michael Jackson, Jeff King, Renee Gonzalez, Tony Pena, Candy Maldonado, he's everywhere, John Costello, Jeff Robinson, Pat Perry, Jeff Fisher, Randy Kutcher, and Jamie Navarro. Nope, Navarro. Next pack. Definitely done with half the box here. And we got ourselves a nice little stack of Hall of Famers, that's for sure. I'm going to frapper up a bunch of those later. Some of those will go into the Hall of Fame packs, like I said. Others, you know what, depending on the condition, they may go off for grading. We'll see what happens. Mike Scott, Dave Smith, Bob Boone, Greg Swindell, Dave Henderson, Rockin' Robin again, Earl Cunningham. Yeah. Looks like he has a grimace on his face. Jeff Muscle Man. He doesn't look like a muscle man, but okay. Dickie Thong. Don. Mike Jeffcoat. Eddie Lee Whitson. John Cangelosi. Jesse Orozco. Jim Corsi. Tony Fasas. And Dave West. Keep it moving. Great song. How far is the east from the west? Great song. Might as well get some music in here too, because nice Hall of Famer stack, that's for sure, but have not found the bow yet. Tom Benziger, Eddie Murray, great card there. Mitch Webster, Teddy Higuera, MVPs. Tom Goodwin, Dave Johnson, not that Davey Johnson. Steve Rosenberg, Terry Steinbach, Jeff Blauser. He looks like he's about to jump somewhere. He's got the spring in his ankles. Bill Duran, John Costello. Where's Abbott? Jeff Robinson, Pat Perry. Okay, Jose De Jesus, Mark Lemke. And no. We keep it moving now. We keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. All right. Got Herm Winningham, Rafael Ramirez, Mike Devereaux, Scott Bradley, Mike Gallego. The MVPs, nope. Lights Out, Candlestick Park. Ah, that's about the earthquake, isn't it? Pretty cool. Joey Bell. You see, Albert Bell became Joey Bell. No, Joey Bell became Albert Bell, or somebody rang his bell. We'll keep Joey Bell on the side. Not a Hall of Famer, but he did have a pretty good career, that's for sure. Matt Williams, Duncan, Julio Franco, Tom Browning, Bert Blyleven. He is a Hall of Famer. And for some reason, he's... And I got to really check that, because that don't make sense. PSA 10, he's over $100. And sure, he's a Hall of Famer, but yeah. Anyway, I'm definitely not hot on Blyleven, but if I could flip it, why not? I mean, if I recall, based on what I paid for this box, if it cost $20 to grade it and I got a PSA 10 and it's sold at $110, that's $90 after. That would buy 3 more boxes. So, wouldn't be bad, that's for sure. 3.5 boxes of these same ones, so might work out anyway. Who knows? Scott Fletcher, Darnell Coles, ooh, sticky cards. Tommy Gregg, Greg Briley, Tom Brookins, Chris Bazio, Sandberg. All right. Keep the Sandberg to the side. Jeff Weatherby, Joey Maya, Greg Matthews, George Brett, Frank Williams, Steve Finley. And there goes that weird card again. Luis de los Santos and Ken Daly. So yeah, I know we got way past half this box. I think we have maybe 10 packs left. It's been a fun rip, that's for sure, and I got lots of cards to frapper up there, and I got to definitely take a look through some of them. Especially that Blyleven, I mean, why not? Lenny Harris, Lee Smith, Spike Owen, Ken Hill, Jay Howell, Mark Langston, really young card of him. That is wild. Expos. Most people don't realize how many great players the Expos had passed through them and they just didn't want to afford. I don't go for that nonsense, couldn't afford, although they did not have much of a fan base up in Montreal, and maybe that's because they always knew, ooh, nice one. 1989 highlights, Ryne Sandberg. Ryan rips record. That must have been tough. I mean, was it a 45, a 33? I hope it wasn't a 78, because the way I remember those were like glass. But, yeah, we'll keep it moving. Yep, y'all are hanging out just to hear me talk more nonsense now. And to find out if I got the bow. But not yet. Scotty Fletcher, Darnell Coles. Now that's nasty. I hope the bow is not in this pack because those are some dinged up cards. Tommy Gregg, Rick Honeycutt, Greg Briley, Tom Brookins, Bobby Pigpen Thigpen, Pat Sheridan, Luis Quinones, Brad Cumminisk, Eric Davis, Strawberry, great card there. Alvin Davis, Jeff Bunkle, Steve Olin, and Rockin' Robin Ventura. The other Robin, not the Robin Yount, the Robin Ventura. All right. Next pack rolling here. Ooh, okay, well, I see something great on the bottom there. Gerald Young, Tanana Banana. Greg Olson, Mickey Tettleton, Tim Loudner, Darrell Evans, Ricky, nicely centered too. Dravecki, Dennis Cook, Gene Harris, Lloyd McClendon, Mike Henneman, Paul Kilgus, Bobby Pigpen Thigpen, Tim Jones, and the Schilling rookie one more time. Ugly centering on that one. All right, next rip. Getting down to the bare bones, down to the wood on this table here. 36-pack box, looking for that bow. That wall is naked. Gerald Young, Tanana Banana, again, getting lots of doubles. I mean, I wonder if you could pull like 5 bows out of one box also. Claudette Washington, Bogsy, Andy Allenson, Bobby Witt, Benito Santiago, or Benny and the Jets, Hojo Harnish, Mike Thurman, Larry Walker. We did get all the rookies in this box. And even a Jason Grimsley and a Scott Cooper. So that Larry Walker was the last of the big rookies that I recall in this particular year. So all of them were definitely in there. And then another one that passed through Montreal. Had a great career after that. But again, the number of players that passed through Montreal and literally was just a pass-through station. Look at that. There was another classic Yankee. Nelson Liriano, Jose Lind, Gary Sheffield, great card there, second-year card. Claudette Washington, Larry Anderson, Randy Bush, the MVPs, Will Clark, Eric Hetzel, Michael Jackson again, Mike Jackson. He's a thriller. Jeff King, Rance Mullinick, Cecilia Guante. Where's his face? Ken Oberkfell, Wally Whitehurst, Glenn Allen Hill, and Bernie again. Bad centering on that, though. Top to bottom, left to right. You look like you're about to fall out of that card, dude. All right. Down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs. Wow. Been a really fast 31-pack rip. Well, to me, it's been fast. I don't know about to y'all. I mean, you could always play this in like 4 times speed or something like that to make it go quicker if you want. Don't skip to the end, But yeah, I just want to also say, definitely appreciate all comments, subscribers, thumbs up, all of that great stuff. Absolutely appreciate all the support. I'd say the card community, as it's being called, is definitely a great community. Jack Howell, Kevin Hickey, Frank White, Jose Gonzalez, Sean Abner, and Dean Wilkins. Yeah, the card community is definitely, it's an eclectic bunch. Definite, a lot of different personalities, different ways of talking and speaking, and different ways we mangle hockey names, that's for sure. Milt Thompson, Bip Roberts, Steve Buscemi, Edgar Martinez, all right, now the Hall of Fame card. Clay Parker, Willie Green, Bill Landrum, Bob Melvin, Kevin Romine, Shawan Dunston, Tommy Herr, Brian Harper, Wes Gardner, Mark Williamson, Andy Van Slyke, and Chip Hale. Oh, Hale. All right, got 1, 2, 3. Let's even that out. Got 3 more chances for the iconic Bo Jackson card in this. And again, that's what the whole wall of fame there is reserved for today. I got a couple big stacks of cards over there. And I got a nice pile of Hall of Famers, but the wall is staying empty. Got Nick Saski, Dave Valet. Is he parking for me? No, wrong valet. Ozzie Guillen, Gene Larkin, Omar Vizquel, Felix Furman, Jeff Jackson, one of the lesser-known Jacksons, Benny Santiago, Nelson Santovenia, Mike Schooler, Mark Parent, Ruben Sierra, Rafael Palmeiro. Yeah, Congress loved him. Matt Kinzer, and Balaine Beatty. All right. Got 2 left. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Bo by the toe. If he hollers, let him go quick. Yeah, because you know what? He might break the bat over your head. All right, grab that one. If you catch a Bo, let it go, yeah. If you can catch a Bo, because Bo knows. All right, here we go, banging up the packs there. Nick Isaski, Dave Valet. Valet parking again. Ozzie Guillen, Omar Vizquel. Looks like we've been here before. Felix Furman, Danny Tartabull. MVPs. Mo Vaughn. All right, well, that's pretty cool. Maurice Vaughn, as he was known then. Manny Lee. Geronimo Baroa. Shawan Dunston. Kelly Gruber. Ruben Sierra. Rafael Palmeiro. Jeff Fisher. Randy Kutcher. And Jamie Navarro. Down to the last here. The last pack. Drum roll, please. See if it's in here. Let me be extra super careful. These garbage bag packs definitely were not nice, but it's always nice getting them out of a full box instead of just a stack of packs, that's for sure. All right, we got Alan Trammell, Paul Gibson, Mark Davis, MVPs, Donald Harris, Brad Kamenisk, Eric Shaw, Chris James, Fred Manrique, Billy Ripken, or Ripken Light, like I used to call him. I still do. Lance McCullers, Tim Burtsis, Todd Worrell, John Wetland, great pitcher, great closer. Rockin' Robin Ventura again. Goose Gazzo, which, is that his hair back there? I think so. And Jeff Hewson. Anyway, so it's been a great box, that's for sure. Just looking at the number of Hall of Famers and great rookie cards and all of that great stuff, it's absolutely been a great box. But no Bo Jackson. I mean, Hall of Famer, rookie, Hall of Famer, rookie, Hall of Famer, rookie, Hall of Famer. That's a really nice centered one, too. Rookie, Hall of Famer, Smoltzy, Hall of Famer, George Brett, another Sandberg, Blyleven. That one I should probably frapper up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to frapper that right now, just in case. I got to take that under the scope later. Just do a measure on that. See how closely it is to centered, because it looks slightly marginally off top to bottom. Right to left looks pretty clean, though, in my eyes. Maybe my eyes are just sleepy. Joey Bell, nice young card of him. Murray, Yount, McGuire. Yeah, like I say, lots of great cards, lots of great Hall of Famers are close to be. If you've never heard his guitar, he's a great guitarist also. Funny enough, that knoblock, till his arm went knoblock. Multiple Ryans, Glavin. That great bow, that's a nice bow there. He's going to get Frapper, definitely. He's going to get in that pile. I didn't look up what the values were on these types of cards, but the Dream Team cards. But I assume that depending on who they are, they definitely have some value. Anyway, it'll help me buy another box. Anyway, this has been fun. Hope you enjoyed. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Definitely appreciate all subscribers, all thumbs up, all comments, everything. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed going through this box of cards. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well, stay blessed. Bunkle out.